by the Election Assistance Commission. I'm going to put an asterisk there because what people don't understand is there's a little bit of a misinterpretation.
All right, everyone. We are joining Rick Weible here.
Is that I don't think voters understand that the poll pads are not election equipment.
Rick Weible here
Because the poll pads
in mid-June in Hennepin Township.
Section of state statutes compared to the tabulators, the central count machines, or what we're familiar with as Dominion, ES&S, and HART systems in Minnesota. The KnowInk poll pads are a single vendor used by the state of Minnesota, and I know them very well because Hennepin County in
Listen to this.
2016 was the first county to actually do the testing for the entire state. And as mayor, I hacked into that system, and in 2016, you can actually go review our city records that we refused because just like the electronic machines, the electronic registration, we had the ability as a municipality to say no and stay with the paper poll books. So we already have that precedence by the city of St. Bonifacius, and that is in 2016 where we recognize that. And that documentation to Hennepin County is available by Hennepin County if you do a records request of how I hacked that poll pad, as well as they wanted my help to fix it, and I refused because I didn't want that conflict of interest between my computer consulting company, a city mayor.
So two things there. Rick Weible, again, here in Hennepin Township, which in my view in Minnesota made a historic decision on a separate issue relating to hand tallying and machine tallying in terms of a resolution being passed ahead of the August 9th primary. However, that was caught wind of by the Secretary of State as well as the county attorney and county auditor in Sherburne. And somehow then that hand tally that was going to go alongside the machine tally did not occur right here in Hennepin Township.
So I just want to make sure that that's clear.
So I'm going to go ahead and pause that video now. But this is just a look back at a snippet from that meeting which I attended, which went late into the night because we started at 7 and we thought Rick was going to be speaking at right away at 7 for half an hour. We waited until 8:45. He negotiated for half an hour. They were going to give him less. And then he went through his presentation. And a little while later, some weeks later, the resolution was passed to hand tally and machine tally, but that was interfered with. Now, here, though, he is speaking specifically to the KnowInk. He calls it the KnowInk ePollbooks. Those are the iPads that you would use to check in. And he talks about two things. The first is that in the statutes, they're actually separate from the election equipment. So they're not actually considered election equipment in the statute. And by the way, these are not EAC, Election Assistance Commission certified. But we do know that the ePollbooks are connected to the internet, which I feel is for monitoring, real-time monitoring purposes. But you also had Rick right away as the mayor of St. Bonifacius with that technical background being able to hack into these right away. And he does mention that these can be requested in terms of the documentation through a public data request. So I'm actually going to be doing that, not on camera tonight. This is just a bit of a test of the StreamYard software. So thanks to all of you who joined in. But I am going to send a public data request right now to Hennepin County. So I have access to that. And look forward to more of these videos going forward. There's a lot of good news coming from a variety of places around the state. I was just in Linwood Township with some folks on Tuesday night where the election clerk, after Lisa and I spoke, we were first on the agenda. The election clerk said, hey, we can't verify the tallies as election judges. Her election judges were asking about that. remember, they're just verifying the totals. They're not actually looking at the machine tallies themselves because we're not hand tabulating. We're machine tabulating, and that verification is not there. So a simple suggestion was made, which is, hey, let's hand tally as well as use that machine tabulation and have both of those right there. And then on election night, let's start at the townships and build up from there. You have cities, townships, and counties that can make this kind of decision in terms of passing a resolution in their county. And then it's just a matter of getting it done on election day from the perspective of the hand tabulation. So more to come on that, because I have written a quick write-up on how to get that done within your city or within your township or within your county. So we had Linwood Township on Tuesday, and I also spoke in the 9 a.m. commissioner meeting in Stearns on the same day. And coming up next Tuesday, I'll be in Blue Earth City, which is part of Faribault County, speaking to their commissioners as well in that commissioner meeting. So Jonas, if you're in that part of the state. Until next time, I'll be coming with more election-related news coverage, but more importantly, action items for all of you that are in this effort to bring free and fair elections back to the state. This is Eric Van Mechelen. It is the evening of September 29th. Thanks for joining, and Godspeed to all of you.